Morning children, this is your Jyoti teacher. Children, in the previous session, I have given the introduction of lesson 3, talking tales. So today we are going to see the remaining part of the lesson. Already we have seen the animals and birds, they communicate with each other by using their any body parts. We have seen that, no children? Okay. Now, once again we see the lesson. Jessie and her father were walking in the park. So, Jessie and her father were walking in the park. A small dog came running towards them. See these children? They were walking in the park. That moment, a small dog came running towards them. Then Jessie's father said that the dog wanted to be friendly with Jessie. That the dog wanted to be friendly with Jessie. When Jessie asked her father how he had come to know this, then her father said that the dog was wagging his tail. So his father said that the dog wanted to be friendly with Jessie by looking at the dog's tail, because the dog is wagging its tail. It means moving. Then Jessie asked her father from where he got this information. Then her father suggested her to bring the big book of knowledge which her uncle gave to Jessie and said, "You will find a lot of information in it." So, when Jessie asked this question, how his father knew this, then Jessie's father asked Jessie to bring the big book of knowledge. What is that book? We see children. Whom gave her? Jessie's uncle gave this book to Jessie. What is that book? See children. Then Jessie brought out the encyclopedia. Encyclopedia means a book that contains information about many topics. It means whatever the topic you want to search in it, you will get the information about it. So, all the things are all the animals, all the birds. So, their information, if you want to know, or anything information if you want to know, that you are going to get in this book. So, that book is called as encyclopedia. So, now got it children? And they started to go through the book. See this children? This book? Children's encyclopedia. So got it children? Now see, when they referred about the dog, they got some information. So they searched for the dog. It means how they communicate with each other. Then they got some information. What are they, see children? When the dogs are happy, they wag their tails. Sometimes you also see anyone, maybe you are having pet dogs. Whenever your pet dogs, they have seen you, by wagging their tails, they come near to you. It means they are very happy by looking at you. So, when the dogs are happy, they wag their tails. And when they are unhappy or scared, they tuck their tails between their legs. Here see. When they are unhappy or scared, scared means fear of anything, then they tuck their tails between the legs. See these children? Now see, one more point also there. When they are angry or about to attack, they hold their tails high and straight. So sometimes the dogs may get angry and they want to, or they are going to attack any other. Then they hold their tails high and straight. See, children? They hold their tails straight, children. High and straight. Then Jessie understood that the dogs would talk so much with their tails. So, because of this book, it means with the help of this book, she understood about the dogs. But later, what happens, children? See, her father continued that not only dogs, other animals, and also birds talk with their tails. Not only dogs, children, the remaining so many animals, whatever they are, and the birds also use their tails or any body parts to communicate with each other. Communicate means like how we talk in the same sense. By using their body parts, they communicate with each other like talking. And he said about cats that they twitch their tails. Twitch means they simply give a sudden jerk or movement of their tails when they are angry. So when they are angry, they suddenly move their tails and they hold their tails up when they are happy. But when they are very happy, what they will do? They hold their tails up. See, it is completely different from dogs. When dogs are happy, they wag their tails. But when cats are angry, they twitch their tails. When the dogs are angry, they hold their tails straight. But when the cats are happy, they hold their tails up. Then Jessie said, it's confusing because cats exactly do opposite to dogs. It means cats and dogs do opposite to each other. See, children, when they're happy, that moment they hold their tails up. Jessie's father continued that even elephants also gently hit another elephant with their tails when they are irritated. So, even elephants also, when they get angry, irritated is nothing but annoyed or angry. So, when they are angry, they very gently, means very smoothly, they hit their tail with other elephants. And a mother elephant uses her tail to comfort her calf. Her calf means her baby. To keep her baby very comfort and safe, it always uses its tail to save her baby. Then Jessie said that a peacock, here see children, how the animal, it means elephants, they use their tails while saving their baby elephants. Then Jessie said that a peacock uses its tail to tell us that it was going to rain. Actually, see, whenever a peacock fans out its feather, when it opens its entire feathers, we feel that it's going to rain. So Jessie said that. Then her father smiled and said that people would think like that. Then her father also said that all the people, they think like that only. But male and female birds get together in different seasons to have a family. But male and female birds, to have a family, to get the babies, they attract each other. It means especially the peacock fans out its feathers to attract a female, that is peahen. Especially in rainy season, peacocks do this. Especially in rainy seasons, only it happens. It means peacocks open its feathers to attract peahen, to have a family. When a peacock fans out its tail to attract a peahen, quite often it is raining. So maybe that moment also it happens raining. Why? Because especially in rainy season, no. So people came to believe that the peacock was dancing because it was raining. But actually, what people will think when it is going to rain, the peacock opens its feathers. It means fans out its feathers and dances. But what is the actual thing is that peacocks, to attract the female, that is peahen, they fans out their feathers. Got it, children? Not because of rain. And then Jessie asked her father to give her some more information about the animals. So she learned about dogs, cats, elephants, and peahens. And still she asked some more information about the animals. Then her father said that the squirrel was the bravest animal because mother squirrel was not scared to face the snake and wanted the snake not to come near her children. Actually, see children, even squirrels also very brave animals because sometimes the snakes come near to the babies of the squirrels. That moment, see, the squirrel, it means the mother squirrel, it simply fights with the snake. It means comparatively all the animals, squirrels are the bravest animals. Got it, children? Why? Because to save their babies. So children, then Jessie said, I never imagined that animals could tell each other so much without saying anything. Then Jessie said that without saying anything, they can communicate with each other. Then immediately Jessie's father, by giving her a hug, said that we also did it. It means he said that even sometimes we also won't talk with each other, but we show our love. Then Jessie also hugged him back tightly by saying that her father loves her so much. Then Jessie also hugged him back tightly by saying that her father loves her so much. It means by hugging each other, what they communicate? They love each other. So the animals, they can't speak, but by using their body parts, they communicate with each other. So children, but we are the people. We can communicate by speaking to each other. So this is the information, children. See, from this lesson, we have got so much of information about the animals, how they communicate with each other. See, animals and humans use different parts of their bodies to communicate. So we came to the conclusion of this lesson that animals and humans use different parts of their bodies to communicate, means to speak with each other. Children, watch this video for 2 or 3 times. I hope that you understood this lesson. So, listen it carefully for 2 or 3 times. Got it, children? Thank you, children.